I think can you go to the first one? Okay. Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This one?
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Yes, sir. Fantastic videos.
Uh,
Really fantastic.
but,
So now you can share your presentation, sir.
yeah. Now it's chat.
Yes.
But before that, I want to tell the students. I want to bless you. I'm a dad for that because I'm 78. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And, I want to introduce myself that I'm an incurable optimist with undying, uncontrolled, unstoppable optimism, and I'm a chronic optimist. Never say die, never give up attitude. And how I say all those things that last 2 years I had very close shave that is 5 times because I had corona twice, and I've been diabetic for 50 years. But my optimism saved me throughout.
Okay.
So coming to the topic, the first video which you saw, the flat, one flat, me and my wife, a doctor, she was director of Madras Medical College, we live together, and plus 1,700 plants, plus 10 temples of 10 faith. We can keep on adding any number of things. It all depends upon how much you have space in your heart, not in your house. So what we do, words are not many. Problem, and word politics.
Uh,
Are you able to hear me?
it's not audible.
Not audible?
Yes, sir. Some little.
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah. Now it's okay, sir. Now it's clear.
What I want to say that uh, the optimism drove me to this extent. I had a very, very, very humble beginning. In the sense, I studied in a government school. I didn't manage the admission level or something called Pachepas baby. I scored third class and was a clerk in a bank. And I was only one not confirmed service. But you won't believe that totally everything got changed. Zero. From there, it wrote me as Europe. Euro for today, and India Today wrote me Angel of Change, cover story. I became advisor to Government of India. I became director in many boards. The bank, I became the best manager 4 years, 3 years bank and 4th year. I'm not telling about myself, but what I'm telling you is that when I had a low esteem, I'm good for nothing, I was nothing actually. Once I got a boost of my morale, nobody can stop me. I used to chase success. Now success is chasing me. Last so many years, that's why I've been very successful. So I want to say best wishes to all of you. It's a very big topic. Need our hour, and your college, I got a great respect and reverence. You are a chairman, I think, Venkateswamy. That's what I know. Once he called me, he had a very big function some 15 years ago. Gave me an award and all. If you Google, you will see that. Your college, I got a very high, good opinion. Wish you all the best. I want to make a presentation which will tell you about the problem, how I am linking you a problem solver by which you find a job. That's what I want to say that. Even today, I saw a meme actually. One man asked watchman, who is this college, engineering college? If any studies here, they get job. Immediately watchman said they get campus placement. How is it?
Yes.
He said, I studied engineering here. I got a watchman job here. This is a very, engineers, Research Raya is a great engineer. Engineers are very important. Engineers should not be, consumed to dust. They have a great future. So I'm going to make a quick presentation. The problems, we have hundreds of solutions and all are ready. I don't know, shall we? In the end, please ask me about one challenge which I want to make you before I conclude. But even if it takes little time, please be there. It will be a turning point for you and the planet. And because why I tell you that, I remember well when I was a student in the school, the teacher told 2 things about me. He said, my brain has only raw clay, kaliman, okay? And then he said, your English is rubbish. I think I coined a number of words in English. And in 1990, I got an award called Innovator for Public in USA, 50 lakhs rupees. Just imagine from being called a talented person to best brain, how everything is possible. So I'm giving me an example, can be so low or so grow so big. It can happen to you. I don't think I would have never been able to get admission in Saveetha Engineering College for the marks. You are already got, you are already better than me. You will definitely grow taller. I only have confidence in yourself. I'll tell you about the opportunities that are there, which we seldom notice now. Okay, whenever there's a problem comes, that means they need a problem solver. So two words is not in the dictionary. I told you about what I call problem. Second is hate. I don't hate anybody. I don't have gender bias. I don't hate anybody because of language or religion practice. And you saw in Giriappa Road, we are very rich, filthily rich. My grandfather was the richest in the whole district, the combined single bird district, and he gave only 10% of properties to my dad. My father gave me only 15 lakhs. At the time, my mother, a Jewish proverb says, God could not be there everywhere. That's why he created mother. My mother said, when he sold all her houses, she said, still I have some pride. Can you see that you move into your own house? I want to fulfill my mother's desire, but I know it's very difficult. In 1971, the bank gave me 40,000 rupees where I was working. For that, I could manage a house only in a slum area. That's what you saw the video. That the slum. Somebody came and told me you can make the slum, we can make the area clean. I said, how? We'll display the slum dwellers. I said, when I'm humanitarian, I will not do this. Even let you has been a policy. When I was a young child, my mother said, it's a sin to disturb a bird from its nest. I thought, what a sin it will be if we disturb humans from their nest. In fact, the slum dwellers were living much before I moved to that area. I made them partner to a program, part of the success. Quickly I'll tell you about the video. So then the house, before my house, there were heaps of garbage, piles of cow dung, cesspool of sewage. My relatives are all shell-shocked. And my aunt came and asked, how do you go to a better place? Immediately, Buddha. Buddha means I got enlightenment. I told my aunt instantaneously, Aunt, I can't go to a better place. I can make this place better. That's what all you saw. What I did first, I constructed a toilet for them. Very many times, even the government, even the so-called educated, or I call myself enlightened, even I didn't know some of their requirements. When I constructed a toilet, they are not, all of them are not, we are not using it. Then only they told me that there are 1,000, but there are only 5 rooms. I didn't have an answer, but English has been helping me. I created Joylet. So I'm giving a lot of suggestions to you how you can become hyper creative. Joylet means I didn't have any additional room, but outside I kept books to read, carom board, chess, music to hear and all. Everybody will have a token and they wait for their turn. Until then, they'll have some diversion of mind. They'll have something. So this worked well. Then the children wouldn't buy this idea. I asked the children, why don't you go to a toilet with a door and a wall and door? They said, that's why we don't go. My parents have gone out to win bread and we're afraid to go alone inside. That gave an idea. I created a dais without walls and children were still using, but still many were not using. Then I again asked English help. It gave me an idea called toilet, Toylet. I had rocking horse, rocking swan and all. The children accepted the idea. I had a shelf where I called Toy Joy. The affluent children will use the toys which the children play. So I found everywhere, instead of blaming people, you change your ideas and attract them to come to the place. So the toilet was a big success. You saw toilet. What is toilet? People shy away toilet. So we constructed all above the toilet. Morning 10 to 1, the women will learn some soft skills and vocational training. 4 to 6 tuition center for children. 6 to 8, it's a reading room for all the entire community. They read newspaper books, and 8 to 10 indoor games for youth. 9 to 10 to early morning, all the elders will take shelter there. So you imagine, from this, I want to say one of my favorite quotes: there are no walls at all, there are only doors. And if you see a wall, it's imagination. Still, you see a wall, give a kick. Still, see a wall, put wall the wall, jump the wall. Okay, and the wall is there, in fact, in mind. I had to continue to put on 7 steps because my own history, how I reversed everything. I call it total reversal. So the point I'm trying to drive home is that everything can be solved. Only thing, we are not constantly focusing and we'll get solution. First thing you saw. Second video you saw was, first video you saw was a concrete jungle. People all blame game. They always see the minus and they curse the doctor. They don't light candle. They said, Nirmal, you moved your flat, it's a concrete jungle. It's a highly polluted area of Chennai, Coimbatore. There are 10 to 12 bus terminals and lot of vegetable, fruit, flower, and grocery markets. the road connecting Kashmir. He told everything. I know jolly well that I can't.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt you. It's a little airy in the. I mean, we are unable to hear much clearly, sir.
I can't hear you.
Some disturbance is there, sir, actually.
Disturbance.
Some air, some breezy air will be there, sir, in your voice, actually, in mic, actually.
Maybe the fan. I'll switch off the fan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Now it's a good, sir. All right.
What you do whenever either feel free. I told you.
Yes.
I told you consider me your dad. Okay.
Thank you.
Tomorrow
Thank you, sir.
tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. She is I think 47 or so. So hey, you're all my children. Once you
Yes.
come in contact for a genuine problem, anything you call me. Only send
Sure,
an
sir.
SMS. Share
Sure.
my.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. You can
Yeah,
go.
now I
You can
told
carry
you
on, sir.
about this flat. People are play. We like some of the crazy game cricket we love. Next we love blame game. I never indulge. I never criticize somebody. I never criticize. I may criticize an issue, not the individuals. So I thought I can't control the traffic outside. Can I make my house flat, free from pollution? I started growing plants. Pollution control kept a machine and said that there is absolutely no pollution inside, but outside is polluted. So what I'm telling you, there are solutions available. I given you two examples, but from that you can know there is nothing called problem. Okay, and the last one, communal harmony. I feel, according to me, only you have to need to segregate waste. Okay, it's not segregate humans. Everybody has a right. My adage is, I respect my faith. I equally respect your respect for your faith. I love my language, equally love your love for your language. So that's all. So for me, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, Hindi, all are okay. I can't hate anybody or any language. So hate is not my dictionary, problem is not my dictionary. You also kindly remove these two words from dictionary. Your life will be very happy. Okay, instead of criticizing somebody, can we teach by example, lead by example, should be the motto. I want to share one more quote of mine. Stop preaching, start doing. The world will be less by one scoundrel, one crook, at least you. So all of us, we preach, we don't practice. So myself and wife took a decision long ago. We preach only what we practice. I mean, we are almost right, but I don't say we are 100% perfect. Okay, now we'll go to the issues. I told you about Temple of Temples. So we call children, once you are, today, Saveetha morning, I think that's one other, your associate. I forgot the name.
AHS, sir. Allied Health Science.
Yeah.
Allied Health Science College.
I tell you, last 4 days is a fifth program, and tomorrow also I have a program. For me, everything, just imagine Corona. Corona is a problem, but it's not a problem. It's a gift for me. How, if you ask me, I used to go to address in the OMR meeting. It takes 1.5 hours to go, 1.5 hours to come, and people hardly will be CTS. Lakshmi, the head good friend used to call me. Only 20 people will be there. Now every meeting I address, I don't know how many are addressing, they are listening this meeting. Hari, can you tell me?
Don't know, sir, actually.
Pardon?
Sir, maybe, sir, a few of them. Maybe.
Okay, because morning, your other college, 500 people attended this program. So I'm telling you, the net result is that sitting in a sofa, relaxed, I'm able to communicate, and you're more attentive to me. You're also relaxed. So everything is an advantage. So look at the advantage. Actually, the Mother Earth needed a cleanup. So Corona helped it. Pollution, it got reduced, but it has its own disadvantage. We'll talk later. Now we'll go to only one topic. See, the planet has entered the disaster age. Kindly remember, we call it Bronze Age, Metal Age. I used to say, when I started Exnora, planet has entered garbage. Everywhere garbage. That's why I became very popular. I started cleaning the streets, and we filed the case Supreme Court, 94, that became MSW rules. Actually, I want to say, I don't want to compete with Narendra Modi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. Actually, I started Clean India. Only thing, I was born in Tamil Nadu. As I don't know India, I called it Clean India. I didn't call it Swachh Bharat. If you go to my Facebook and all, you can see all the celebrities. They all appreciated our activity, the Clean India movement, which started in 1989. Okay. Now, my request to all of you, see, there are two problems. One problem is, I told you, disaster age. Safety is going to be the biggest issue now. Now, safety on account of Corona. But still bigger than Corona is what is called climate change. So how climate change affects all of us, you must know. In Australia called boomerang. So, I use a lot of electricity. Yeah, I burn fossil fuels like coal, petrol, and gas and all. What happens? It leads to global warming due to the emission of greenhouse gases and all. They're all, I'm not going in very fundamental things. The global warming occurs. The global warming occurs, the polar caps and Himalaya all melt actually. It melt and again freezes. It's a cycle. Antarctica melts every year and again in the winter. But what happens? Some water is left in the sea, residue. That residue is increasing. So the sea water is more now than 25 years ago, though the cycle is happening. But the sea water increases. What happens? All of you know the sea level will increase. It's not necessary we are going to get drowned, but our farmlands will become saline due to inundation by seawater. Number one. Number two, what most of the people don't know is when the sea becomes water volume is more, it becomes heavy. The lowest, even the sea has a surface. The surface bears the weight of the water. So if the lowest part is weak, tectonic plates are weak there, it's very dangerous. Unfortunately for us, particularly in Tamil Nadu and Andhra and all, one such lowest part is near Andaman and Indonesia. And there the sea, is very low. At the same time, the sea water is becoming heavier. And unfortunately, two tectonic plates are colliding against each other. So that's why very often we have earthquakes there. And 1 out of 3 earthquakes will lead to tsunami. So I think I told you, I don't need to explain more about the global warming, climate change. But, when I go and talk to people, people are so self-centric. They think global warming is happening somewhere else, they think. That's why I call about air pollution. It's a fact that one reason which causes more death in the world is air pollution. So they say think globally, act locally, added 2 more words, do domestically. Everyone takes care of his home and his street. India will become great. So wherever I lived, I made the street. You saw the slums, a street, a visual treat, I told. Okay, and then you saw my terrace. We had about, my grandfather had about 500 acres, my father had 50 acres. Where? In Virugambakam, Valachiravakkam, Nolambur and all. But I don't have even 1 acre. But, then I'm from a farmer's family. So I developed an idea called sky farming. That one I got a very big cash award. I used the sky space, vertical farming. Maybe in the end you ask me, I'll tell you. If you have 1,000 square feet without any civil engineering construction, you can make it a 10,000 square feet. A vertical farm. And vertical farm, what happens? You get a yield, you get organic grown vegetables, at least 10 days vegetable needs you will get from your own terrace out of your own certain toil. So you saw all these ideas. So now I go to the topic. Now you see the solutions. It's only one solution. Safety. Safety within the home. Do you know how many pollutions are there inside the house? And people don't know that. Then outdoor pollution. Safety inside, outdoor. It goes on. I asked in many meetings, even L&T asked, if there's a fire breaks out in a kitchen, should you open the window or close the window? 92% of engineers said you must open the window. Wrong answer. Because for fire, you must cut down the supply of oxygen. You have to close the window. Maybe you have to take your important degree certificates and run away. The point is, I try to put up the fire. Because for fire, oxygen is oxygen. You have to cut down the supply of oxygen. Only when the gas leakage, you have to open the window. So we claim to know everything, but we know simple things. I don't want to ask. Normally, if it's a live, face-to-face session, I'll ask you a question. Do I have a fire extinguisher? People say I have a refrigerator. I have a TV, big TV, home theater and all, but they will not have a fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher must actually. It costs hardly some 1,500 rupees. Like a thermos flask. You keep it in the wall, but you should not keep it in the kitchen because kitchen is more vulnerable for fire accident. You must keep it away, very accessible, preferably little away from that. And kitchen, there's a fire, just with one press you can do that. It's very important. There are many things, and you would have seen long ago, but 5 years ago, a lady saw a cockroach in the kitchen. She used heat. And what happened was the cockroach did not die, she died actually. It is inflammable. So, fireproof apron, women dress is very clumsy in India. You must wear a fireproof apron before you get into cooking. So, safety indoor, we teach you more than a number of ideas, and safety outside. Disaster, how many disasters? Within the house, even a lift became a danger for you. So now I told you about all those things. People are willing to do, but Exnora has got, you saw me, like me, there are hundreds of people who are founder of knowledge. They're all practitioners. They didn't go to a college. They learned it by doing, nothing like experiential learning. So they did it. I got hundreds of people like that. So one thing is called Home Exnora, Facebook page where you can get in and join, where we will provide solution to all your problems. So we thought people are so self-centric. Why not we ask people, instead of asking to do social service, why not charity begin at home? Why not they do it in their own home? It's a big success. Hundreds of people converted the terrace into a kitchen garden and wrap their plant with house their plants and all. Now my ideas have been accepted. I gave IIT is a big conference. I made a presentation. Whatever available to every need really. I took every first water available to every need really. So the idea has been actually the best has been sent to Commonwealth. And similarly, by air pollution, how to reverse climate change has been approved USA. I got all good news for you. Nothing to worry. Climate change will be reversed. Maybe another conference, you have a larger audience to come. I'll tell you about how we can reverse climate change. And climate change, who will reverse it? The question, $1 million question. I told first to parents, because parents love their children. So they will tell you a better world. Then pupils and students. You are students. You are today young. When you grow old, or middle age, you think the world is going to be better. It's going to be still bad. So you are then people, then politicians. Because politicians won't do this. Because politicians, it's not wrong. It's not anything mistake on their part. They see next election. They don't see next generation. They are more worried about getting more votes. Okay. So when the parents, pupil, and people join, climate change be reversed. Eight habitudes. I'll tell you what are the eight. I'm not going to explain. First is called tear. We are tearing up the planet by war and all. Should stop it. Then what you call fear. Fear. I'm not going in detail. Fair. F-A-R. Fair. What is fair? Recycling is fair. When you get school, college, they give mark very good, and fair. Recycling is fair. Recycling is not great actually because when you recycle, the product already has some chemical component. It's energy intensive. You're talking about energy. You need more energy to recycle a product, and it consumes a lot of natural resources. So you can recycle something you bought, but you should not keep buying under the pretext of the fair. Then fair, F-A-R-E, fair. What is fair? Fair means travel simplicity. You should go by bus, train fare, bus fare. That's what fair. You should use public transport. Actually, I want to say, even my wife used to, the doctor, used to go by bus from here, actually. So bus is available, it stops at MMC. So this simplicity is important. Fair, then bear, B-R, bear. What is bear? Mother Earth bears us. And we should bear Mother Earth. Time has come. How Mother Earth we can bear? By going to renewable source of energy. So as an energy student, we must be more. The whole world, electric cars is becoming very great popular. So now it's for you to learn all about the 10 sources of renewables of energy. Kindly master bear. Then care. What is care? Instead of throwing a thing out, I will look at it, whether you can give a new lease of life to it. I got hundreds of products in my website where what a thing was abandoned became something great. It had a new avatar. I'll give an example. One of my friends constructed a house, in Meenambakkam area in Nanganallur. And, he constructed a house, he could not construct a staircase. The space was very narrow. Then we suggested him to take him to the airport, and we bought a old staircase of a plane and used it. So a plane, otherwise it got decayed and rusted. Now it's, very pretty looking and serving him. So upcycling, it's called upcycling, care, then cure. What is cure? Every one of us innovate for others' comforts. So Nirmal, my avatar, where my innovation and all to offset the carbon footprints which the whole humankind creates. My innovations create oxygen footprints. So all my innovations, it's a ocean of innovation. When I say I, kindly remove the word I. It's all, the power of the universe. It gives me. So I sleep with the problem, morning, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, get up, I get a wake-up call, the solution. So I'm being supplied with. So nothing I, kindly remove I. I'm very fortunate. If you are ready, if you keep on mulling over a problem, you will get the solution. It's not very special, Nirmal, or I've been chosen. You can be the chosen one. I've been chosen. I found solution to everything. I want to tell you any problem. You tell me any problem. Women's safety, anything. Caste discrimination, anything. I'm a oneness messiah. So I don't want to hate anybody by his birth, upper caste or lower caste. So I told you about all those things. So the solutions are ready. Climate change will be reversed. pollution. In the end, I'm going to give you a small assignment. I never patronize the idea of celebrating, World Environment Day and all. I'll give an example. I saw a small short film. A person, he feeds cake with his mother. He combs his hair. He gives a kiss, and then tell mom next year Mother's Day will come. So only on Mother's Day he will see his mother. So one person got very good service in a bank. He went and told so many people, and they all opened the account, but they didn't get good service. When they asked, he said, no, he came on the customer service day. They say he gave good. So Mother Earth Day should be all the 365 days. In fact, I want to tell you this one day causes so much carbon footprint. The name of celebration, function, festival, we burn for fossil fuels. We cause pain to Mother Earth. Okay. If time permits, we'll take a oath also. Both will be there at the end. A challenge I'm going to give you. The challenge will change your life. Okay. I want to tell you that. So now I want to say there are, safety has become very important. There are so many safety. I'm not going to, and disasters. It's a disaster age. Just look at Japan. Japan is having all disasters. It had atomic, bomb explosion, and then it had earthquake, heat wave, tsunami, everything. They are all problems. But how they take it? So we should follow them. It's called adaptation. ADAPTA. So the problems will persist, but we should know how to live with them. Okay. That's the point. You married a drunkard. What happened? I will change. I learned how to live with it. It's called adaptation. So we have to adapt. Things won't change for our good. We should know how to live with that. I think this is important advice. Whatever I told you, all take it as advice. I know, I can sow seeds and go to sleep, but the seeds don't sleep. I'm sowing the seed. Now the problems are one end, the other end, people needing solution. I told you, people are in the, like a man without vision, searching for a black cat in a dark room, which is not there. So people don't have solution. I tell you, we got checked up with a minister who participated in our meeting, and he doesn't know the difference between what you call ozone hole and the global warming. He said global warming caused ozone hole. Like that, people don't know. And they got very less knowledge. And it's very unfortunate thing. So the ownership is a people era. You should take the ownership. And I want to tell you, I'm going to present an idea called social architect, where you don't waste your time at all. A social architect can start even today. Today, you can be a part-time social architect, a full-time social architect, and you are going to serve the society. And I told you how from zero I grown to this level because I learned the problems I learned, and I put itself into several activities. So I want you to get into activity. College learning are all very good, but when you go to job, you will find what you learned in the college. It doesn't come to your help actually. So this is a picture I saw. Shocker! I'm not ashamed. So it is happening everywhere. And a lot of jokes about it. I feel we should change it. We should not talk about jokes. So engineers apply for sanitary workers post. You can say accelerating job opportunity due to fast change of global set. So good news. I'm giving good news. So why is adaptation? Okay. Now what will happen? The idea you take it from me, and you can start even now. Actually, I'm a social architect. I'm a volunteer social architect. Before I forget, I want to tell you hundreds of people, students who heard me, it changed their life actually. One person I learned is mother tongue is Telugu. So I sent him to Andhra, and some 20 years ago, his annual income is 15, 18 crores in solid waste management. He learned, in fact, he has grown taller than me, both knowledge and money. I'm not rich, okay. But I'm telling you that this is a knowledge people don't have it. So you don't waste your time. You have 86,400 seconds. And each second is like $1 million. You take it like that. So it's very important. And 25 or 75, which is bigger, 75 is bigger. The first 25 years, if you work hard, the balance 75 years will be very happy. First 25 years, enjoy. Next 70 years will be very kind of full of miseries. So I want to tell you that I'm going to quickly present this. So now COVID-19 infecting millions across the world. So COVID also multiplying job opportunities. We'll see this. Now, once you finish a degree, or even now, the olden days, people, students, even my daughter and all, when they went to States, they worked somewhere and earn money and they study in America. So like that. Even now we can work in India alone. We think, who am I? Who is my father? This is all nonsense. So we can, work is worship. So what you do is called dignity of labor. So graduates are crossroads. So after so you can do an internship as a social architect. I'll give you a certificate Internship can begin the moment you, at the end you ask me my contact details, and I'll share with you. So the internship you do, what will happen, after you finish the internship, you can do part-time or full-time. Full-time definitely you must do minimum 1 year or 2 years, but you do it until you get a job, okay? So first you get employment. Second is you will become an entrepreneur, micro entrepreneur. Actually, I never know when I was doing the Exnora and all, because of my own problem I started. I was chosen by CIA, one of the best entrepreneurs of India. 99 people got along with me. They all businessmen, but I'm the only one to get as a social entrepreneur. Okay, so I'm a social entrepreneur. So, all of us have urged to do service. We also need money. But if you become a social entrepreneur, it fulfills both desires. You become, you get money, bread and butter, take care of family, you also serve the society. How do you like it? So that's why I'm very happy. My slogan is enjoy life every moment, because every minute I make somebody happy. I solve somebody's problem. Okay, now getting employment, starting an enterprise. You can start a social enterprise. It's all encouraged by government. And I got an award in America, USA, Ashoka University Republic in 1990. I told you, as a micro entrepreneur. Or the third one, very interesting, can join politics. So we train you also to be politics. And once you learn these things, enter politics, you will be most respected and regarded in politics. And politics need good people. And politics you can certainly join. And we have PTA, Politician Training Academy. Then we give PSO, Politician Standard Organization we have. We give you a PSO means you are a very honest politician. We also Honesty Standard Organization, HSO. So number of ideas. These all come in the morning, that's all. Okay, now see, you can become employment as a CSR officer. And CSR officer, when they select, you go and tell, I worked practically as a social architect serving this community. And when you say that, definitely you will get job over others. Okay, I'll give a small 1 minute anecdote. A company advertised for people to apply for job. Last day was over. So one young boy like you went there and said, sir, I want to give my application. He said, last date is over. You are very late. He said, sir, please take one more. What's wrong? No, you can't take. Last date is over. And the man said, we have 3 bags full of applications. We need to open the bags. We need to take out the bag and sort them, classify them, segregate them, and make them, bring them to. Then the boy said, do you need a person to do that? Yes, he said, yes. Why don't you give me that job? I said, boy never applied for the job, got the job much before than those who applied for. I'm giving an example. What you need more than all any other thing is presence of mind. Okay, you can safety, environmental officer, manager, joining solid waste companies, local bodies, everywhere. Problem. If you learn also hazardous waste management, companies will pay 1 lakh. Will be made a director. So you can start an enterprise, regular business, or starting a social enterprise. I would recommend you to start a social enterprise and joining politics, clean politics, PTA, Politician Academy, Politician Standard Organization. There are 2 serious issues now plaguing our nation, multiplying problems that people face, unemployment of educated youth. Both problems can be solved by your own action. The name of the action is social architect. Okay, you are a sculptor. You saw my house. I'm a green sculptor. You can do that. Social architect, entry point, social architect internship. So you have to do internship. The idea I got from the ancient kings. What happened was, in the olden days, whenever there was drought, famine, what the kings will do, they open the treasury, ask people to lay road and dig wells, construct lakes and all. So this idea is same. Now unemployment is so much, you can do that. And the knowledge you gain as practically doing a social architect, it will put you 20 years more experience than anybody else. The kings generate job opportunities like that. Now there are no kings, but the corporates can play the role of kings. They can give employment to educated youth. The social actors will be involved in helping people to realize clean, green, safe, and model homes and states. Come on, who doesn't want it? Okay, they're groping in darkness. So you become. So I created Jivan Shastra, Mahi Shastra. I'm not going to talk about it. According to me, nobody is inferior by birth or superior by birth. So the 10 environment will change. Anybody can become great, and we have done it in North Madras, very bad areas. We changed the 10 kinds of environment, and so-called thugs became social summary terms. The social architect, the unemployed youth will sculpt the society. Corporate organizations, education institutions, property developers, charitable institutions can cast out transfer to social. So what you have to do? Even though you can apply for a job, you can say I'll do part-time. Again, children, don't say I have no time. It's not want of time, it's want of time management. Okay. I'm also a speaker on a topic called 48-hour day. We have 48 hours in a day. If we ask my age, I will say I am 150 years old because I'm doing two times of the work of an ordinary man. Charitable institution, they all will take you. Incredible, unbelievable wonder. Okay, so I can say through one person, clean, green, safe, model area can be. So a place, what you can do, you can start in your street, neighborhood sponsors. Can select that street, neighborhood, the native village, a nearby slum. There's one Polaris, an Arun Jain. He told me, Nirmal, we don't need it. You go and transform slum. Each slum you go and give lecture. Exnora will. I mean, Polaris is sponsor. People are ready. People are ready. And one more good news to all of you: the income earned by any corporate, they have to spend for corporate social responsibility, part of a percentage of their income. So now the time is very right for you. Only thing, get integrated with me because I'll be talking everywhere, but you have to somehow stay connected with me. I will put you, okay, and definitely cross 100 years life, okay, because my intentions are very good. So where you live or have an institution, and even many colleges, I don't want to name the college, one institute or company was polluting chemical industry. We advise them how they can cut down the pollution. At the same time, we also have to adopt all the three nearby villages. In fact, Vellore Golden Temple, you must see the video. When they started the temple, the villagers objected. The first thing the Satyama did was to adopt three villages. You know what happened? Vellore example, you must see that video and all. Vellore model example, what happened? About 5 villages became clean, spotlessly clean. They were dumping the garbage in rivers and lakes and all. Now it has stopped actually. And 150 women, physically challenged women who have no means of income because husbands have become alcoholics. They get 3 square meal a day because of thanks to garbage. They are employed there. They have bathroom, everything there. Vellore Golden Temple. Okay, and then what you call conservation. All these waste is conserved. They got all award. Even Mr. Mukastal, the deputy CM, we gave a Green Temple award to the temple, Green Temple. You can go and see. So temple became popular. Temple got several awards because they got we took even Karunanidhi, who had never been to a temple. He went there. Abdul Kalam, a Muslim, he went and appreciated. Everybody went because there are two temples. One temple is where the god is. Another temple is temple of environment. So the Satyama, the credit goes to Satyama because very receptive to these ideas. And I would put Satyama, a better environmentist than me. So you can do for your parents, children, kith and kin, your teachers. Suppose you become well off, your teacher. You can go and adopt his kit, bring a total change. Whenever we see Vijay or Ajit dancing in Sweden or Norway, we look at it, our eyes are wide open. We can make our roads in Singapore. Come on, we can do that. What's the difference? Your clients, your place of worship. Suppose you're a very staunch Christian or Muslim or Hindu. So Hindu, we have a temple, model, marvel, church, eco, march, and we have a eco task for mosque. So the point is, what you need is to sponsor, but just get sponsorship for 2 years stipend. So we will give suppose you apply to a company, we will endorse it. This person is worthy, you can give him social architect. You take the place around. I would say even Saveetha College, you can ask them to adopt some villages, and you can ask them to support. They will do it definitely. And the place can be your choice. Activity will come under your CSR. Singapore down here at your place. And much before Singapore, you are very clean city. A candidate, so can tell the employer, candidate also can be his choice. The sponsorship enjoy 80G exemption. So for property development, layout development, wherever they need, even they do Bhumi Puja, they have to employ. No, how do you imagine? See, instead of telling, I'm applying for a sweeper or scavenger in corporation, I am guiding the entire population. And don't forget, suppose you take one Neelangarai one road, one colony you adopt, who is there each house? Some of the MDs, a head of corporate, are sitting there. When they see you brisk, they will give you a job. So opportunity will be there everywhere. You are exposed to people. They know there's so X is there, he's good, he's capable. They will know it. Okay. So I told you an industry office, a college, school, everywhere you can do that. And so these all what the social architects did it before and after. I have thousands of pictures how this all got transformed. We call it home front garden. This all you do that. So we have nearly my only trophies which I won are these photos before and after. How the area was dirty and became so beautiful. How we got it is very important. You should know it's zero budget. Because, you can say India has 120 crores stomachs. But don't forget, India has 120 crores brains and 120 crores pairs of hands. The brain should think positively, hands should act constructively. But who control people? People are controlled first by politicians, then film artists, then fake Gujis, all these people. So the point is that very difficult, challenging. Person like me, very challenging. But that's why I've been doing 60 years social service. I'm 78. At the age of 18, I started a campaign against untouchability. Okay. And I take a number of videos. If you go to Ambedkar Mandam, in many places you can see aligned with Ambedkar, you can see my photo. Because I'm against this kind of discriminating people by their birth. Okay. Now you see the youth power before. I went to a road. It was like this. And they said, what's the name of your Kaveri road? But the youth all jointly made this. Our youth are second to none. Okay. And youth power unleashed actually. And since the mosque, how it was there, it became so for us everything. Any place of worship is divine. Okay. And this mosque, another mosque we are seeing it, a church. You can see, this road was called urine road by people because the street car everybody urinates. There the people said the bridegroom, would-be bridegroom never got married because the girl's fathers never wanted the daughter to leave this road. Then they said the dowry gone up there the road because once Exnora entered. So it is another Hindu temple you're seeing before and after. This Vellore Golden Temple. See how it happened. It's like this condition was like this before and after. So Hindu temple, Christian churches. So Nirmal, you should understand, you are seeing definitely somebody different who can't hate somebody. I told you, I revere my God, revere also your reverence for your God. Okay, this one, I play Panut course. I told you I went to a road called Godown Street. Godown means where wholesale textile shop. Godown, I said go down because you're so filthy. They said, Nirmal, you're wrong, God won't. If you look at the word, go down means where you start. Go down means go to hell. God won't means God comes there. All possible. Go down may become go down because of people, the same people can make it God won't. So the best capital India is called social capital, human capital. Gandhiji, how he got freedom. I want to really thank Mahatma Gandhiji. I don't want to be Gandhi for fear of being killed, okay? But I am a part-time Gandhi, one minute Gandhi. How Gandhiji got? Well, British had ammunition, arms, weapons, money, but Gandhiji had what's called people power. How the temple car moves because people pull it together. So you see the street before and after. I tell you, hundreds of ponds. Right now, Exnora restoring 60 water ponds. We stopped planting trees. We now create forests. Social affairs is going on. Just see this. I voted a woman. She took up and did it, changed it. A slum, awesome. I told you in English, we coin words. We alliteration. The Tamils like it. We say pleasant, besan nagar, share Sanai nagar, share joy nagar, Mailapur, Mail Lavpur, T nagar, Tree nagar. So you tell the name of your place or try to coin some alliteration. Open a Facebook group. From here, remote control, you can change your place using the untapped human potential available in the home place with Andhra, Kerala, whatever the place, you can make it a paradise. Okay. So the slum has become so good. See, people drink water from there. What will happen? We told the people, it's water for you. So, see, we need to educate them. We can't just blame them like that and motivate slum dwellers. We call Residents Welfare Association Exnora. You see the slum. This slum, was sustained by American ambassador to India. Okay, how it has become so beautiful. Look at that. So, Andhra, Vizag, we started this. A place like, it was like this actually. And we have social paid in Andhra place. We changed it in Vizag. It's a beautiful one. And what happened? We had a problem of maintenance. We can't employ a person. We had a coin collection box and people should put coins. They go in, they're used for maintenance. And, I'll tell you something. When I trust people, they raise up to the occasion. So we found a drunkard drops a coin. Nobody stole the coin collection box. So this all, and we had a tuition center adjacent to the toilet. So we integrated people. See, it's called teach, reach, okay? So everything is possible. So from me today, what you learn, we must have been listening, a lot of people talking about many, they have shown some graphs and all. I'm giving you something reality, handling people. So this tea environment, I'm not going to talk about it. I promise you, there is no donkey. All are horses. If you consider somebody donkey, they'll become a horse, hybrid horse. If you give clean environment, green environment, built environment, safety environment, livelihood environment, humane environment, social harmonious environment, cultural education, mental, climatic environment. All these things, each one has 7, 10, 12 PowerPoints. I also want to request the professors, students, some of you please volunteer. I'm going to release all these ideas before August 15th. So if some of you come, join me, lend your shoulder at your place, or from home, I need a lot of editing work and PowerPoint alignment and all. If some of you come forward, first I bless you. And number two, you get a certificate from us, we'll take you. Some students who went to America, they don't know Exnora, but I give you a certificate, what is the work you did. They before and after photos. American institutions gave a scholarship. They gave a scholarship to them because of the work done by them. So what I'm telling you, globally we have climate change. Locally we have insanitation, pollution. You must know, if you take global warming, people think it's happening somewhere in England or America or somewhere else. But actually I tell them pollution, air pollution. Air pollution, people die. Air pollution, more people die. In between people and basic awareness, we have youth, second to none, to bring change. Youth, social architects involve the people, bring vast. See the toilet open. The India Today road, the Babri Masjid is pulled down. I took 100 Hindus and planted trees in the big mosque, and I was appreciated. I got a Front of Muslim award. And where all streets, we had a place of worship, where all faith will be there. People jointly do common worship. Okay. So youth as well as serve society, he will cause transformation in society where she serves. She will have the knowledge and let others light their candles. She knows imparting knowledge is lighting other man's candles at their lamp without depriving themselves of any flame. So just one candle. So one candle you can light 100 candle, 100 can light 10,000 candle. That's how we need to do that. According to me, we need one source like for 10,000 population minimum. And the person who gets employed, he gets lowest is 15,000. Somebody getting 30,000 rupees. They may get a two-wheeler, a computer, a laptop, and all. That all you can demand. They will get it. So I told you, Gandhiji was the greatest example. I'm a great follower of Mahatma Gandhi, and I'm a Gandhian. I'm very happy to say. And Gandhiji and temple car example I gave. So we have to mobilize people. Elders, we call them saint citizen. Women, woken, youth, unique. Children, we call them angels on earth. So like that, we take everybody. Now safety, 24 times the indoor-outdoor safety which you need. Hygiene, important. The hygiene, I want to tell you, hotels, hostels and all, we use 5 grades for hygiene. Now if you have a hostel in your college, you please go and take the norm from us, see whether you get complete 5G. It's not to punish the college, you upgrade them to attain the 5G. So then 25 positive environmental protection, nurturing nature. So now what happens, if some accident happens in school or a college, the principal is arrested. Okay, now a Damocles sword is hanging with the director. So what they can do, they can take these steps and at least it will show. So I told you many things. So the incredible social what trained by the society originator. He became originator. It's not that originator means you originate the idea, innovator, planners, designers, initiators, executors. Importantly, be a good human being. You will become. He's a hero. You will be served. One lady, Maris, actually, she was a nun who served this fisherman community as a social architect. And term was over. It was about the whole village cried. They wouldn't allow her to go. But she must do that. So Exnora stands for excellent, novel, radical. That means your thoughts, should have a definition standard. It should be very good. It should be new, not something built track idea. It's transformative. That's why I call it. I also put 3 colors. 3 colors have 3 meaning. Clean and green. Clean and green. We need green. Peace of mind, blue. And we need to do sacrifice. Sacrifice is self-sacrifice. So voluntary sacrifice. We are not called voluntary sacrifice. So we called Exnora, like Rotarian lines. I was covered by Rotary Club, gave me an award. In that award, they said, like Paul Harris started Rotary in America and Milton Jones started Lions America, Nirmal started Exnora. That's how I was introduced to Bill Clinton when he came to India. I was the only person to be invited to see him in Agra. They told me, he said, Melvin Jones, Paul Harris of India. So the idea, what I did is not anything great at all. In fact, Rotary has written Green Revolution done by Dr. Swaminathan, White Revolution, Korean father, and Clean Revolution by Nirmal. That's what he told. And now I told you about social art. And then what you do, you will not only depend on Exnora. We have got service clubs, Synergy Coalition. Now Rotary Club, Lions Club, Round Table, number of clubs. They are all working independently. They are not putting a united organization. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country. So we said, ask not what the government. What we can do the government is. So I want to tell you, Rotary Club known for vocational service, Lions Club known for humanitarian service, Round Table known for education service, JC is for leadership. So you combine everybody. As social architect, you will get so much. area will be transformed no time. Okay. So a village. So my whole plan, professor, whenever you tell me the time is up, but I want to tell you one tiny part of my life, how I get the turning point. I went to a village in Changalpet, Sogandi. I saw a girl, Potter's girl, trying to do her homework, the street light. I was really shocked because my daughter was going to church park at the time. Same age, what is the sin this girl committed? And they don't have electricity for their houses. What is it? Thomas Edison invented electricity. But what I did, I took up the government. Why not give one net one light? People made a lot of objection. One day, Pandu MGR CM, Pandu Ramson came and pressed a button. All the village, each house got a light. And under 40-watt bulb, and their faces became 1,000-watt bulb. My face became 10,000-watt bulb. I was given promotion by bank out of town to Hong Kong because I did all the changes in village. So Gram Swarg, people all from village come to city, make the city hell. We should do reverse migration. That can happen. A village is it's a heaven on the earth, actually. So we have a number of plans. We don't have time. Corporate support, Exnora, they'll do that. Then what you call, they can gift it to the clients. So corporate, not necessarily they can do the place. They can give their clients or their buyers, their staff, their gurus, their parents and all. And the employee is social responsibility. Employees also donate money. Employees can monthly collect and contribute it. Residents contribute. So residents in any area, they have caretaker, they will support you. And member of companion clubs functioning like Rotary Lines can all support you. Where it starts, who will initiate. So according to me, you can start. Or you apply to a company, you do that. And even now, don't worry, your study will be affected. You can start doing it in a small way. And then it will go. If you don't want to be paid social architect, you can be voluntary social architect for your own hometown, where you grew and all. So what we do, a flower girl, what she does, the flower is not created by her. She makes it a nice garland. So like that, there are so many role players. There are international service organization, national service organization. There are service organizations called CBO, community-based organization. You combine everybody. There are self-help groups. So combine all the human resource. Exnora is like a band master. So when you social architect, become a band master. There are musical instrumental players, each playing in their own way, but you conduct the music. So I told you that the entire community, dormant. I went to a place, one lady, they wanted a horticulture and all. I asked anybody, one lady said, MSc gold medalist in horticulture, in Coimbatore or Agriculture College. Then I said, what happened? I forgot everything. See, how many people would have made her to get the gold medal, but she forgot it. So our knowledge can be used there. And senior citizens, they are complex, it's very complex. Nobody respects them. So the senior citizens, what do you call? You can use them for changing the area. So I told you everything. I think I feel I am. Now you can intervene because it's 5:50. If you want, I'll take 5 or 6 minutes and conclude. Ms. Hari or somebody can intervene and say, I'm also time conscious.
Just a moment, sir.
Can I finish it in 10 minutes? I'm not able to hear you.
Yeah, 1 second.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. What I want to students, we'll take a pledge and one small challenge. With that, we'll conclude our talk. We'll take now I told you, I don't want to need on. See, now we are given roles for both, any area. Even all the students, teachers, whichever flat complex you live, you seek an affiliation. We give roles like safety one director, hygiene one director, health one director, environment director, humanity one director, and then what you call enhancement, how to develop all these things. And social media one director. So all these directors are there. All the talents are available. We have a form called Exnora Latent Patent Potent Talent. So talent is available. You don't know it. Actually, you want to know about the tree planting, a forest official is living nearby. You don't know that. So many things you don't know owns things. So Exnora enables you to know your things. That's all. Exnora is like a guide, tourist guide. So now I want to tell you, I think all of you keep if you are able to see me, Ms. Hari, you are able to see me?
Sir, no. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. See, keep your hand like this. So mother here, say, come on. I don't need to repeat, but I presume you are repeating. Mother here, you have been kind, You've been taking care of us. Now the time has come for us to take care of you. You give us food to eat, but we give garbage. We give you water to drink. We give sewage. You give us oxygen to breathe. We give carbon dioxide. You give cotton, nylon dress to ourselves. We are undressing earth. You give rains. We give acid rain. You give construction material. We give debris and rubble. You give petrol. We give plastic waste. You give medicines. You give medical waste. You give chemical waste. You give forest. You give concrete jungles. You give us gold and ornament, gold to ornament ourselves, but we bombard, disfigure you. Today, thanks to Mr. Nirmal, we realized that we are not there without you. We promise one.
Hello, sir.
Ask me, somebody is a child, but what you have in your hand is a tree sapling.
Sir, I think it's unmute, sir. Sir. Yeah, okay, now. Now you can talk, sir.
Okay, I'll complete this. Now I'm going to make a challenge and complete. So what I'm telling you, friends, I told you about Mother Earth gives you so many things. I think you saw the picture, and we give you something opposite. So we need a role model. The tree is a role model, because what the tree does, we take a both brother and sister tree. You are also created by nature, but what you do is you take oxygen, the carbon dioxide give oxygen, okay, and you take water from soil and collect cloud and get us rain. You take a lot of space on the soil but give shade beneath. You take the support of soil but prevent soil erosion. There are 10 things like this, okay? And you take nutrients from earth, enrich the earth by soil by dropping your leaves and fruits and flowers. And you don't have six senses, but you are a treat to all our visual sense, auditory sense, kinesthetic sense. So today we learned, brother and sister tree, that you are a role model for us. But only thing you can't do is you can't go and plant trees. We will do it. We promise today. Ms. Nirmal is going to give us a challenge. We are going to do that. So this tree challenge oath is over. Now, last thing is, I think I'll tell you. Can I just show you a small presentation on tree challenge? Can I close this and show another one, Professor? It'll take only 5 minutes only. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Do so.
Okay. 1 minute. I'll now.
Share the screen, sir. Share your screen, actually.
Okay. One thing you have to do, if you like my talk, you have to guide me. Yeah, I know all those things, but I know what you are telling, the technical aspects. If you tell me, I'll be really good. Actually, okay. Now,
sir, in your desktop, in the down, you have a share screen, sir. An arrow.
Desktop,
so Zoom le வந்து உங்களுக்கு கீழ இருக்கு பாருங்க சார். Fifth one, participants பக்கத்துல இருக்கு பாருங்க. Share screen.
ஒன்னு வந்து ட்விட்டர்ல, அது ட்விட்டர் ஃபேஸ்புக்ல அதுவா?
இல்ல சார், அதுக்கு மேல சார் உங்களோட ஜூம் இதுலயே பாருங்க சார்.
learn more, அதுமா learn more.
இல்ல சார், அது இல்ல சார். Can you do one thing, sir? Can you send me the mail, sir, to Sherry for?
Okay, I'll do the. அது என்ன ஆகும்னா, it will take time. I'll tell you what it is. No, probably, but just tell me, support it as. See, I'll tell you, I got a Zoom United. That's what it comes. I think I've gone out of your thing. I don't know. 1 minute. Let me see. Okay. Now
you have a Zoom window, no, sir. In the down of the Zoom window, you are having a mute button. Just to go there, mute button, stop video, security, participants, share screen is there. One tab is there.
You got more participants, invite, raise hand, record.
Yeah. Before raise hand, you have a share screen. Share screen.
No, invite only is there. Share, I think you are not permitted share.
No. You are already co-host, sir. Actually, you can able to do.
Okay. Invite, record on this computer, record on the, it's all there. Okay, I'll tell you, don't need to worry. Okay, I'll
Okay. Okay.
only see the PowerPoint and tell you this. So this is a challenge I'm making to you. So the whole idea is how to make it a movement, tree planting and all. And the people, I told you, that's self-centric. So we added a lot of fun to tree planting because people enjoy fun. So goodbye. I will share the PowerPoint. The professor will share with you. Goodbye climate change. Bye bye local. Bye bye air pollution. So then we have a program called Amazon My Backyard. I'll tell you later about it. Then change climate change. So now we go to Exnora Tree Challenge. So we call it now Saveetha Exnora Tree Challenge. We give a prefix to the organization. A prefix. So it's called Saveetha Exnora Tree Challenge. If you want, you can take a Exnora Tree Challenge. You can do straight away. If you want at Saveetha, you can tell after a college, recognize me. Saveetha Exnora Tree Challenge is called. So your college name also becomes very vibrant. In fact, A.R. Rahman and A.R. Ragan and her son are, they're ambassadors for this, both of them. So I'm going to tell about the tree challenge. So I told you, locally air pollution, globally climate change, care air, cure air for pure air, nurture nature for our future. So what you are going to say, the study says that a mankind plants just one tree sapling, maybe of tree, for the loss of 3,000 well-grown mature trees axed every second non-stop by the very same mankind. Okay, so is American Indians much before the Americans when they said only when the last tree has been cut down, the last fish has been caught, and lost stream poison will we realize we cannot eat money. It's called American Indian said. I'm going to share all this. It's called Saveetha Exnora Tree Challenge. So I'm going to straight away. I'm pushing everything. I'm telling you what are the action you should do. First step, plant a sapling. Step one. Then water it. Important. You have to water it. Three, entertain the tree. So entertainment, I'm going into the presentation. At the time, I'll tell you how you can entertain it. There are seven. I wish you do it. Start rocket science. You can even do today, tomorrow. There's Exnora Tree Challenge Facebook where you can register it. Step 4, you once you plant a tree, you make a what you call selfie in your mobile. Make an Saveetha Exnora Tree Challenge via WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram to a friend with the photos of all the 4 steps. And request that she must plant a tree and continue with making a similar challenge to another, following the seven steps. So the social media they have to make use it, and you whom you can challenge. You can challenge anybody. You can challenge even CM, PM, anybody. They all do that. Step 5 is take a photo of your planting tree via your mobile, and then step 6 is take the photo taken by you, WhatsApp them via your mobile with the Exnora Tree Challenge to the challenge. You send it. So many social groups are us, and then you must have planted a tree. You must have entertained it. Challenge another, and then you ensure the person whom you challenge also has played his or her role. Very important. I think children, this all I'm telling you in interest. I really sometimes feel sad because you're going to live long, but we can together change the whole thing. So entertain. How to entertain a tree? So you know that people say trees listen. So there are many options. I'm going to tell what are the options. First is sing a song. Plant a sapling, sing a song. It can be in Tamil, English, Hindi. See, a tree, fortunately, is not a language fanatic. It can, any music it can understand and entertain, enliven the tree by singing a song. Then what you do, or you can even play from a mobile a song if you can't sing yourself. Number 2, play a musical instrument before the tree. It may be, there are so many, mouth organ, flute, Nadaswaram, violin, veena, parai, anything that you sit, enter in the tree. And then you can sing a song and also play the instrument. Option 3, I told you. Then plant a tree and then dance before to entertain. You can dance, or you can simply dance. Dance means there are so many dances: Bharatanatyam, break dance, hip hop, any dance. And then you can do everything together: sing, play a musical instrument, dance all together. Option 5. Option 6, what you can do, you can recite a poem to the tree to entertain, enliven to it. And then if you can't do any of these things, you can whistle. I don't think anybody will say you don't know to whistle. You can whistle a song before the tree. Or option 8 is plant a tree and then appreciate the tree by telling what are its contribution to the planet and humanity. It can be about any tree. It can also be about the special benefit the tree contributes to entertain and enliven it. Or if you're a good painter, you make a painting of the tree. Okay. then what you do, you can do a friendly conversation with the tree. Trees listen. The Saveetha School told how many things about plants, how plants get motivated. And then you can offer a prayer. Even in Indonesia, they pray. If you want, you can pray a tree. Or you can take a, what do you call, the tree oath, which I just now I told you. You can take that tree oath, you can take it. I think I covered everything. Now the point is, one more option we give is tying a Rocky. So Exnora has got Vriksha Raksha Bandhan. What we did, we asked children to go and try. Usually girls do it to the brothers. So here we treat the tree as brother. We go and tie a Rocky and say, brother, we'll say take care of you, you take care of us. That's what we do. So Exnora is all common. A lot of videos are there. Or nothing you can do, sit before a tree and do meditate for 5 minutes. Say tree, tree, tree in your mind and do that. And then 16 options. 16 is that you can play a mobile, a super hit song. Then you can pay tributes and tree cheers. All tree, not the tree. 18 is your idea. I give an idea. Suppose you make give your idea. So I want to conclude my talk telling children that I share this PowerPoint with you. Kindly, in the talk which I gave, this can be synced. That's what I request the professor to students to do it. And so now I conclude my talk. I want to tell the students now. Where's the picture? Where's the picture? Okay. Professor, where's the picture? Are you listening to the picture, Professor? Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, what you do, why I'm not getting your free, I'm getting the side. Okay.
Sir, very happy, sir, because of your presentation, we think you love how much your tree, because we also going to love tree, because you are asked to do many things about tree. Really very happy about that, sir. Seriously, in this environmental day, definitely all of you will take on resolution. Definitely each month we will plant one tree minimum in our place. Surely we'll do, sir.
No, it's not each month actually. I think the tree challenge.
I'm telling minimum, sir. Minimum.
No, not minimum. The tree challenge is a simple thing. Each person, I want the students who listen to me, so what teachers, please send me the chat box. There's a chat box there. The chat box, you please say, Mr. Nirmal, I accepted your challenge. I plant a tree and challenge another. You please send me. You are not going to, it's not a rocket science. You are going to plant a tree, that's all. And, it will have a very kind of ripple effect. It will be more contagious than corona, okay? You just accept this challenge I given you. You say accepted, sir. That's all. Students can post it. I'll send you the PowerPoint to you.
Sure,
you can, yeah. I think anybody wants to say anything, ask any question, 3-4 minutes, then we'll conclude.
Dear students, please raise your hand. Any queries do you have with our chief guest? Please raise your hand.
Don't feel shy, or at least give a feedback. We are all muted. If we give a feedback, you must articulate,
Dear faculty members, do you have any query regarding about that? Please raise your hand. Sharif? Sharif, sir? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Yes, sir. Do you have any queries, sir?
Yes, sir.
I hope because you last 2 to 3 days you talked to sir actually.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir. The talk was excellent, and it has attracted more interest towards towards the planting of tree. And my query is, you have so much of love towards planting of trees inside your residential flat, and making a changeover in your different places in slum areas. But in today's life, how can we make it as a practical and as a daily practice, so that we should have this habit in the entire lifetime?
No, habit, the word is itself, if you make a dissection of the word habit, remove the first letter H, A bit will be there. A bit, remove A, bit will be there. Out of bit, remove B, it will be there. So what you should do, I tell you, when you grow plants, you don't need to go to a fitness center. Understand? Because this will be fitness. We call it home gym. Your home becomes a gym. You grow plants, you enjoy it actually. Each plant whispers in your ears, Om Shanti. So all these things, you have to grow a passion towards it. You grow passion, it becomes unstoppable. Okay. So, and only some questions will come like, if will I get insect, there are some neem oils, if you spray it, no insect will come. Whether the plants will grow indoor, if you ask me, I'll tell you that there are shade loving plants and you can plant them indoor. There are plants which need velicham, bounce of sunlight, and there are plants which need 1 hour light, you can keep it in the balcony. The plants which need more sunlight, you can have two sets, A and B. A in the ground floor, B will go to terrace, and vice versa. So you can do everything. I told you water is not a problem. The problem only must be the mind, and we should do it. And I tell you, one of the best adages: inspiration is caught, not taught. By keeping this my house, inviting people, it became very contagious. So you have to make you have to create a model, and a model will model. Okay, I think this all how we grow, because it's something an emergency, like a fire. Okay, emergency, and we need to allot some time for at Mother Earth.
Shafi sir. Shafi sir. Shafi sir. Can you hear me?
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Sir, one question from my side, sir.
Sir, actually, we have
Shafi, okay.
We have Program Director of Agriculture Engineering, Dr. Shafi sir. In our presentation, we have Program Director of Agriculture Engineering is available, sir. He is the Program Director of Agriculture Engineering.
Okay.
Sir, my sir, my question is, I think we started that for planting activities, sir. I think that time we approached for some other authorities for getting that trees and all. So that time we struggled a lot to collect, get the trees. Sir, whom to approach, sir?
See, I want to tell you, friends, if you what you call follow Nirmal footsteps, it's called self-dependence, self-reliance. Okay? You don't depend on anybody. So in any of our Exnora members, what we do, we take the Avin sachet, milk sachet, and that we put some earth and put seed, and we grow our own sapling. We call nursery necessary. My first advice to all children here: please today start a small nursery with grow 5 saplings. It will become 50. If you come to your house, don't give me anything else except a sapling. So government will give you, Exnora will give you sapling. But I want to tell you, the passion, love for Mother Earth is there. You have got a college, you can create a nursery there. In this Vellur Golden Temple, they got a very big nursery. We have planted more than 8 lakh trees on all the hills of Vellur. Vellur is called Vellur. We want to make it a small Ooty. Okay. So the point is, nothing can stop. A passion-driven person goes on. He doesn't depend on anybody. What India, Gandhiji all started is self-rule and all. Everything is self. I think all begins with you. And tree sapling, only thing what you should do, if you want to plant outside, it will involve some investment. It will need a tree guard and all. So there are 2 options. One is tree guard, you can get sponsorship. Guard means G-U-A-R-D, guard, a fence, metal fence. That you can get through sponsorship from CSR, the same corporates, or some shops who are having business there. Their name can be displayed, they will sponsor, number 2. Number 3, you grow it inside your compound. When the tree grows more than 5-6 feet tall, go and plant it outside, keep a stick along with it. Doesn't need protection now. So there are options. So we have been planting trees every day, all Exnora members. I think, and I'm very happy Mr. Shafi should join our advisors team. Okay. And the person you should join advisor, and we should make a nation one. Okay. That's important.
Our department students also very eagerly join, sir.
No, you all join.
Okay, sir.
I told you already, only one problem occurred. The roof here fell off actually one day. So we did a lot of repair and all here. My request to all of you, take a leaf out of it, start somewhere. It's not just hearing in one ear and leaving it another. Okay. And I want to share my mobile number, 98400. I think chat box I don't find. One of you can type it.
Yes, sir, we will share your contact, sir, to everyone. Whoever registered for the event, we will share the contact, sir.
Okay.
Particularly agriculture department, we will share them, sir.
Okay, agriculture department, we need them more than they need us. We need them. and we all work together. And they must be knowing what many things we don't know actually. So they can do something which we can't do. So we have to believe in synergy. Okay. So I think everything is great. Okay. Shafi sir, thank you.
Yes, sir,
Salam
yes,
alaikum.
sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Ma'am will go.
Thank you very much, sir. It was really a pleasure. I am basically from Vellore, so I still remember the trees, that many trees that was planted on all our roads. So it's a pleasure meeting you, sir.
Vellore, anybody is there? Family is there?
Yes, sir. My
You will have to-
father, everybody is there. in
Many
Vellore,
of
sir.
our-
What's the name of the locality?
I was then I was near Sarbanamedu, sir. I think that street, there was one person, he was running a canteen, GUC canteen, so he was in
Yeah,
charge.
Meenakshi Sundaram.
Meenakshi Sundaram, yes, sir. He came and you visited and all. I was in school. I just remember the name, Exnora. That's all I remember.
No, you ask your father or brother, somebody
Yes.
there, ask them to
Yes,
contact
sir.
me. Yeah, I'll
Sure.
tell you, somebody calls me, it's not a burden for me. I'm more happy
Sure.
because
Sure, sir.
when somebody calls, I think he's sharing my burden. That's all.
Yes,
It's
sure.
not only on my shoulder.
My father was also, we moved to another area. So over there and all, my father got from the forest department and he started planting trees and all in that locality, sir. So
How old
my
is his father? A personal question. How old is his father?
my father is like 50 plus, sir, now.
I'm 78. So ask your dad to do it. You tell
Sure,
this
sir.
man, very old man coming and talking to us. What about him? So I think nothing can limit us. Okay. Thank
Sure,
you,
sir.
Bona. That's what dad
Thank
calls
you
you,
very
right?
much, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
So this is the time to recall the immeasurable contributions of remarkable people. So can I proceed with the thanks? Thank you. Vote of thanks,
Yes,
sir?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Proceed, ma'am.
Yes, sure, sir. Just like the famous quote, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. We have a living example of this in our beloved Chancellor, Dr. N.M. Derayan. We also would like to thank our Director of Academics, Dr. Deepak Nalaswamy. I wish to place on record the continuous support and encouragement we have received from our pillar of strength and our constant source of motivation, our Director Madam, Mrs. Ramya Deepak. Our Principal Sir, Dr. B. Ramesh, for giving us timely encouragement and keeping up our spirits and enthusiasm. I, Bhuvaneshwari, on behalf of Saveetha School of Engineering, feel greatly honored to be given this opportunity. I thank all the distinguished dignitaries, event organizers, program directors of various institutions, deans, HODs, faculty members, students, and participants in making this event a grand success. Today is just not another day. It's a new opportunity, another chance, and a new beginning. So let us all join hands to bring a positive change to our planet, Earth, and a much healthier, greener, and happier place to live. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Shall I conclude?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Then I'll how to close also. This technical
sir.
things I'm not.
Leave button is there, sir.
Leave button where it is actually.
It's the corner of your desktop, in the right side corner.
Okay. What I'll do? One minute.
No issues, sir. Actually, we will wind up. Sir.
Okay. I think if you leave, I will leave.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Leave, sir. Okay. I saw that. Okay. Now you understand. See what you know, what I know, what you know, I don't know. What I know, perhaps may not know. What
Yes,
you
sir.
can do. So we are all interdependent and mutually interconnected.
Sure,
mutually. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Very kind of you. Thank you, sir.